golden rules to comedy. Number one, be funny. Sometimes, I don't care if you want to tell your opinions, you know, or to tell stories or whatever, or to talk about your dad, whatever, just be funny. That's number one. Number two, never start with new material. Don't ever start with new material. Number three, respect the craft. A lot of times people begin to think they're bigger than comedy and they stop being funny. Respect the craft. You'll never be bigger than comedy. You maybe will have a little place in it, but you'll never be bigger than comedy. You really do have to have clean material. If you want to, it helps. You have to have it. I don't particularly like it, but you have to have it to do the business part of the show. And it is show business. You know, and if the mountain won't come to you, you got to go to the mountain. So it helps to have, you're going to have at least 10, 15 minutes worth of clean material no matter what you do. If you want to be a professional. One time, I was doing a show, and the waitress comes and stands, like, directly in front of me to take the order, but she doesn't, like, lean in and whisper anything. She stands there and goes, so did you guys want to order food? Did you guys, okay, so what did you want? Right there, okay? And I just stopped talking, and I just started looking at her and just started imitating her, right? So then she senses, the audience starts laughing, so she turns around, and I'm like, right, guy? You know, I try and continue the joke as if that's what I was talking about. So then she notices again, I start doing it again, and then she, you know, she's, okay? So this goes back and forth like 3 or 4 times. Then she finally goes back, right? And I start talking about it, like, what a fucking bitch. The fuck, was she doing the act, you know? Was that a monologue? I don't know. And then she comes back, and she's, like, dropping off the drinks, and she turns around, and with a full glass of water, dumps it on me and the microphone. And I was like, thank you for dumping water on me while I'm holding an electrical device. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to my farewell show. My best show was probably at the Supper Club in Times Square. It was for like 1,200 people or so, and I got this woman to take her shirt off on stage, and I was just jumping up and down with her titty in my hand, yelling, titties, titties, and a lot of wild, it was a very crazy show. It was a wild show in front of thousands, and I think I'm pretty sure I had sex that night too, I'm pretty sure. That show usually led to sex with very attractive women. I don't want to say I think it'd be funny, so long as it is funny, you know what I mean, like, as long as it is funny, you know, I don't mind. You know, you can do it any way you want. You can do it with music, you can do it with act out, you can do it any way you want. Although, I mean, anyone that knows me knows I have a preference for dick and shit jokes. I just like, you know why? It brings the audience back to life, you know? It's got a spark to it. You know, it's like, ooh, we're being dirty now. You know, so I don't know, dirty jokes. I love fucking dirty jokes. But anyway, you can be funny, I appreciate it. I'm always the loudest laugher in the room. In fact, I save shows with my laugh. I lend it freely to other comedians, because sometimes I feel like the audience just isn't giving them their due. If shit's funny, I'm gonna laugh. Hey, I'm the Greg Wilson, you're watching 5 Questions. Same 5 questions.